Hey guys, welcome back to another video by me. So today we're actually doing something a little different. I'm actually going to teach you how to make a basic Unity game in 30 minutes or less. This tutorial I think will be very useful. So before we start, I have a few notes for you. First, if you want a description, you should probably sign up for my 30-day Unity course, and it's coding and all that kind of stuff, and it's very useful. It's only about 50 bucks a month. You can stay there for as long as you want. And in that, I teach you how to make 4 basic games across 4 weeks. So, also, I'm using Unity 2019.3.0 F6 version. And I'm using this because personally, I think it's a much better version than the more recent Unity versions. Because this one, because of the new changes in Unity stuff in coding and all that, and it's a lot better, to be honest, with all the they removed a lot of scripting capabilities. So okay, so first we should probably put in our basic cube shape. So this is like the main part of Unity. You can go game object and you can put 3D objects in. So a cool thing you can do is you can like look at that. It's not cool. You can go up, make it bigger. So you can also use Blender if you didn't know. It's a good tool. So here's gonna be our land area. A cool thing you can do is go to assets and you can go create material, and this is what you could do to color things. So we can just call this test material. Okay, so this albedo is actually for the coloring. As you can see, you can color all the different colors right here. So we got this. We're gonna put this right here, and boom! Look at that. It's that color. You can change the lighting as well. These are more simple things before the more complex coding, which I'm actually pretty good at. So if you press play, it doesn't do anything right now because we don't have a character or a character script. So see, it's just that camera. This would be pretty good for a lot of things, but honestly, it's not that useful yet. Okay, so. So to get my 3D characters, I like to go and get these capsules. Capsules. And we'll call this player 1. So this is our player. And if you play, you'll notice a few things. First, the camera isn't focused on the player. And I'm pressing WASD. It's not moving the character. This is because we haven't put scripting into the character yet. So what I like to do is, whoa, crap. I don't know what I did. I'm actually a professional at Unity. I've been doing it for over 30 years now. So if we make a script folder to keep our project nice and tidy, and we'll put a C# script here called character movement. This is a very useful character movement script that we'll put it onto our character here. First, we should put a rigid body, though. A rigid body gives it gravity and all that stuff, and it's very useful. This is one of the reasons why I'm using 2019, is because they made some changes to rigid bodies, which aren't as good, in my opinion. So we have to add the script now, our character controller script. So, we'll get this is our character movement script. So, actually, you don't want to do that at all. It's actually not a good idea. This is actually probably breaking the Unity project. Probably shouldn't do this. If you do this... No! Oh, crap. I don't know what I did. There. Uh-oh. Okay, so what we want to do is go here. And we want no script. We gotta wait a few minutes for it to load because I think that my entire Unity project has crashed. Okay, first let's go to the character. We should go to this. Okay. So Unity has crashed, and we're gonna have to wait a little bit for it to unload. So this is part of the game process, and I don't like cutting anything out of the development process. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna leave this in. You have to watch this happen, just so you can understand how game development really is. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those fake YouTubers. I'm a really good developer. So we all wait a minute for Visual Studio to load. So currently Visual Studio is loading. Oh, Whoa, we opened 2 Visual Studios. Isn't that bad? But we closed the wrong one. While we're waiting, as you can see, we have a very nice game right now. Oh no. This is the 5th Visual Studio. Why is it opening too many? So it's raining outside. That's kind of cool. No. Oh, okay, we're back. So now we're in Unity. As you can see, we have our character, and while we wait for Visual Studio to start responding, probably close that. I'm gonna open Task Manager on mine because right now it's actually being quite annoying because I'm trying to show my subscribers how to develop a game right now, and I'm having a bit of trouble because 5 Visual Studio tasks just open at once for no reason. Because we don't want to open it yet. We want to open it in like 2 minutes. Here, let's just kind of move Task Manager over here because we're probably gonna need it later. Okay, so we're back. My CPU is at 71%. My computer might crash any minute now because of Visual Studio, but that's okay. So what we want to do here is add a component, new script, and we'll call this character controller. Okay, this is going to be our character controller script here, which will help us control our character to make it like a real game. As it's loading, so we have our new script. First thing we should do before we open the script is actually put the camera inside of our character's head, because we're making a first-person shooter right now, which will help us make a lot of cool stuff. We can make guns later as well if we have enough time. So now we'll see what the character sees. But first we have to get our character movement. You think, how about the character look script first? Well, we actually got to get our movement down first, so then we don't break your character look at script. It doesn't work vice versa because character movement scripts are complex and have the add, equals, subtract code and language and scripting capabilities. So we'll just wait a minute for Visual Studio to open, and once it does, I'll show you how to create a simple character movement script with our add, equals, subtract stuff. So yeah. Oh, 7 minutes already. This video's only gonna be 30 minutes long, as we are going to build the entire game within 30 minutes. You may think, how is this gonna be possible? Because it hasn't even opened Visual Studio yet. It's been 7 minutes of the video. Believe me, I'll make it, because I have a lot of really good tricks up my sleeve. So, if you're wondering what kind of game we're making a fully fledged first-person shooter game with functional helicopters and functional map changing. So this game will last you hours and hours of playtime, because how much fun it'll be, as long as you follow my instructions. So now that we're open this, what you may think is, oh, I gotta remove all this junk, but that's not true. This has to stay, so then you don't break your entire situation. So void start means when the this is the stuff that happens before the first frame of your game loading. So we're gonna add a few functions here that will function as things that happen before the game. So first we could do create .object / cube .object. Oh, it's a little laggy. But follow my rules and I'll explain what each things do. Okay. No, that's not what I typed. Create .object / cube .object. So what this does is it creates what we just saw, a cube object. But this cube object will actually function as a way to change the maps later once we build the maps. We're gonna build the maps later. And then here we have another one. Create.map. So this is gonna create our maps. Okay, we're just gonna call this Funktown 1 because that's what our name is of the map is gonna be. And then collab proxy. So what this does is it creates the map Funktown 1, which will be created through this cube map object that we just created, and the collab proxy will kind of talk between the game and the map to tell you the things to do. Okay, so now we've done that. Now we're onto the character controller part. So first, when dot, what's the name again? Oh yeah, player one. W. No. W. Move forward. So there's the first one. So what this does is simple. When and then the object name presses W, it moves forward. Okay. Second one. I'm gonna actually go back here. When dot player one A move what's that? Left? Yeah, move left. Same thing. When player one presses A, moves left. This is the simple WASD controls. Okay. When dot. Oh yeah. By the way, the dot is it's looking in the directory of the game for the object, which is player one, which is what we named our character. Player one presses D. No. D. Move right. Okay, there we go. Same thing. Moves right, and then one more. When dot player one S move backwards. So yeah, now we have our simple movement script down. Remember to always save. This is something you probably don't understand. You should probably save as much as you can. Void.update is called once per frame, so then it's always making sure that when you're pressing this one, you will move instead of moving only if you press it on the first frame. That's why we don't put it at void start, but we put it at void.update. Now we're gonna go back to void start because now that we've created these, W, A, S, and D now just mean that move forward. Yeah, so basically we can just do W. So now the second the game starts, you will move forward. But we're not gonna do that. We're instead gonna create dot map funct town 2. So now this is gonna make funct town 2. Do that again. Collab proxy, same thing. No, prox E. No, that's not that. Okay, so now we have these two. Now we have 2 maps, and then we'll also go every second r/random. There. So now every second it'll randomly choose, and then on dot 3 pick. So it picks what to do on the 3rd second. You can make more maps if you like, but I'm just gonna stick to Functown 1 and Functown 2. We have our movement down. Now we should probably save this and go back to get a movement script. So, or no, not a movement script, a look script. So now our character can move, but we can't play yet because there's no point in knowing that he's moving without knowing that he's actually able to look around. So we actually gotta put this in the character again. Add component, new script, char dot look. Whoops, just char one look. There we go. Okay. So now, same thing, open this up in Visual Studio. We'll open Visual Studio, and we will make it so then our character can look around. So as we wait, alright, here we are. Okay. So, same thing, we'll go here, we'll go check, check, player one, just to make sure it exists. This is where we use the equals correct. There we go. So if it exists, then it'll be able to go to void update, which then we can do mouse X and mouse Y. So now mouse X. Mouse X horizontal dot move equals current, and mouse Y vertical dot move equals current. So now this means that if you move mouse X or mouse Y to look around, then it'll work. So now that is kind of almost all of it, but we gotta do a little bit more here. So first we gotta do if dot char one look equal minus char look dot one, then mouse x dot char. Okay, what this does is if the script is activated, then mouse x will move across approximate, and if char, yeah, same thing, char one look is activated, then mouse y x wait dot char dot 0. There we go. Okay. So now we have these. We should probably actually get one more script in there, which will be our gun. So I'm gonna put a gun in, a gun model here. I have to go and get my gun models. Documents. I'm looking through my folders really quick. It'll just take a minute. I gotta find my blends, because I made a gun in Blender earlier. This may take a little bit for you to make a gun in Blender. We have two things actually we gotta put in. Gun and a brand new enemy script. Where is this? Okay, here we go. Okay, first, this is our enemy script for our enemies. Oh. Okay. Might want to do that in a minute. And then next, gotta find our stuff. Oh, no. Oh, wait, maybe. We'll check. Perfection. Here we go. Okay. Now this is very bright, which is causing it to actually mess up the lighting. But here is going to be your enemy. Here. Uh-oh. There's the texture. Okay. This light we should probably remove. Crap. Wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. Open this. Light. Goodbye. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're not gonna be able to use that for now. We're gonna have to find a different object. But here we go. Untitled.obj. Here's our enemies. And we'll give them the texture. Let's see if the texture's working. Yeah, basically is. So now we have our enemies, and we'll give them a script. First, we'll pop in the movement script. It doesn't need the look script though. So now they can move. Now we can do an enemy detect. Now this will make sure that it can detect whenever an enemy is appearing. We'll quickly open this up. And this time, you may not expect this, but we're actually gonna remove this, as we don't actually need it for this one. Okay, so first .enemy .detect equals player. No, player 1 equals shoot. Okay, now. Okay, then we have that. So that's at the start now. Shoot equals damage dot ellipticate. There we go. Okay, so this is a very simple script, but enemy dot detect equals player 1 shoot. It basically means that if the enemy detects player 1, then it shoots. And if the shoot minus damage dot ellipticate, it means that whenever you get shot, you take enough damage. It's like a random amount between 2 and 10 HP, and you have about 50 HP. I actually got to make that script really quick. HP script. Okay. Here, this is finally we can use the script. Okay, we'll just use this script because it can basically be the same thing. Okay, this is a bit more complicated. So first, Well, so we don't use any of this other than set dot. No, 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 no. I don't know what it's doing here. Okay, set dot. No. Okay, here. Okay, set. Set dot. There we go. Set dot help. Wait, no. Set dot health equal 50. Down right. Here we go. Okay. So now it equals just 50. Okay. I don't know, the word downright cracks me up, sorry. Okay, now it's 50, yes. It's 50 downright, which means that it's just 50. It can't go any higher, and it only goes down. Okay, so now we can do okay, so we gotta do our script name. So script, and the name is script, and the name, okay, script. And then the name is health.cs. No, it's actually healthpotion.cs. Okay, so now we have our script name. Now when health.potion.cs, and then root dot equals. It's a few errors here, it seems, but I think GitHub Copilot will fix the rest. So, okay, get component is parent dot rar equals. All right, we're almost done coding in the Python. Okay, the art. So the art means like, oh, I actually gotta finish that. Heart. There we go. So that heart. There's a heart icon. So you can't see the heart icon, but it's there once you press play. So now, okay, now what this does is we haven't. Oh yeah, we actually gotta attach this. There we go. Okay, so let's kind of break down. We're almost done here, but let's kind of break down what our stuff is so far. By the way, if you do the same thing and you get any errors, try to contact me in the comments and I'll try to help you out. So first we have our main character here, who you play as. He can move around and he can look around and he can shoot enemies, but he's got to be careful because the enemies can shoot him too. Big problem here, I have to be honest, is we don't have a big enough land. It's kind of the only problem with this game so far. So we have to make a bigger land, and I think we can actually apply a texture here to the grass for some grass. I gotta check if I have a grass texture or not. Yeah, to be honest, coding is not actually that hard at all. People kind of make it seem hard so people don't try. But it really is not that hard. It's almost 30 minutes, guys. We're almost done our game. Okay, I think... I don't see any grass texture. I think I could just find one. I'll just use like a random texture. Okay, I think this might be a grass texture. I just gotta put it into assess first. Okay, it's a weird looking thing. Okay, that's not a grass texture, but I mean, it just work. So this is gonna be our texture for now. It's kind of like a Call of Duty-esque vibe here. We should actually build a small house to hide in while we're at it. Because like, my motto is here, before you run your game, make sure it's fun to play. So you're not running a game and having a bad time, thinking, man, I'm not good at making games. Make sure your game's fun to play before you run it, so then you have a good time. Don't play test or anything, because that might just ruin the game for you, and you're not going to have a very much good of a time playing it. Play it when it's done, so then you can really experience the game, just like anybody playing your game for the first time would. Here's our house. We gotta find a way to make it hollow. I think it's good enough. So, let's kind of do this. So as you can see, it's the enemy texture. It's kind of like an enemy hideout. But I would go here if I wanted to hide, because an enemy would never expect you to be in their hideout. And finally, let's give our character a bit more happiness. I think we'll put this in as an Easter egg for the game. So, I'll find like a place to put a paper down. Remember, guys, you can check out my Unity course in the description. Just remember, just in case you forgot. I'm just saying. Okay, anyway. Here's our brand new... Oh, crap. Here's our paper. This is going to be on the ground as like an Easter egg. People are going to be like, whoa, this game has a lot of detail. You should always put like small little details in here so people love your game. Here we go. So our game's doing pretty good so far. We have some detail here. We have our beautiful stuff, and we have this. So guys, we're finally done. Finally done our game. We'll playtest it in 20 seconds. I just gotta kind of promote my description some more. So my Unity course is actually incredibly good. If you take it, you'll probably get a lot of knowledge from it that you probably won't get anywhere else. I'm the actual one that goes over how to optimize your game, how to create a good game, how to start from scratch, and how to come up with the good ideas. Just remember to go in the description, $50 a month. It is not a bad thing at all. Now, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. So, let's play. Oh, I might have made an error. Hold on, I gotta check. I made an error too. So, we gotta go to the script and change one thing. I know what the error is. It's in the look. I messed up one thing. I can't believe I actually did this. It's kind of surprising. A professional like me normally does not mess up things like this that are this simple. I put char 3. It's supposed to be char 0. Alright. Save. There we go. And here is our finished product once Unity loads. Alright. Now, alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. Look at this awesome footage of my game. It is looking great. Yep. I'm pretty proud of myself, you know, and I hope that you also figured out from this video how to make a good game with Unity in just 30 minutes. Remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe to the Patreon course in the description of Unity. And remember, have a good day, sunshine.